Perfume at the time that I entered it, which was around the early 80s, there was virtually no point of entry for people here on the West Coast. There was no place to buy oil. We wouldn't know even what to ask for. There were certainly no aroma chemicals, no books, no people around that were perfuming. Perfume is so much like music in terms of the time frame that it takes to master something. And I kept buying oils, and I kept learning, I kept practicing. I went to Grasse, I went to Paris. I just was on a quest for knowledge. I started off as Beau Soleil, but at some point, and honestly, I can't tell you why. Maybe I was bored with Beau Soleil. What I realized about the perfumes as I was getting more sophisticated in my concept and the things that inspired me, I realized that I was traveling in my mind. I was traveling in the world of humanities. And the things that inspired me were places that I was going, places that I hadn't been that were on my wish list, stories and literature. My perfume L'Ombre is inspired by Cuba. Cuba's a fascinating place and I love their music. Rainmaker is the perfume that I made when I came here to Portland almost 7 years ago. I wanted to capture the smell of the forest in the rain. I've done one that was based on the concept of how Marie Antoinette used to love to put ambergris in her coffee. So it's literally cocoa and ambergris, and boy, is that really sells like hotcakes. People like that. I just love the idea that Sherlock Holmes has this wonderful cocaine habit. It just inspires me. It's just so quirky. And so I made a perfume called the 7% Solution. Those are some of the things I made. And then I've made other things for other perfumers. Victor Wong's Zoologist. I did a couple of things for Victor. One was Hummingbird and the other was Civet. And then just recently I've done something for Scent Trunk down in California. I have my bucket list of things that inspire me for making perfumes that I haven't done yet. I looked through that, and the Oracle of Delphi has always fascinated me. Well, the thing I loved about the Oracle of Delphi is that's real. I mean, that is a real place. That is a real person. Well, actually, it was a series of people that lasted for 10 centuries. And I'm just like, I can't get enough of this. This is really great stuff. What was significant for me, besides a really, really good, true story, was the place where it took place. I mean, Greece smells wonderful. It's warm. It's beautiful. The water is clean. Aphrodite was born there. I mean, it's a gorgeous place and it smells good. So I can only imagine walking towards in the heat, walking towards the cave and going into the cool waters to purify, going into the cave itself. And what am I smelling? So we have the cave, the smell of a cave, which is very wet stone kind of smell. The warmth from walking in. We have the rosemary and the marjoram and the lemons and, of course, honey. Mediterranean, the ocean. We're right there by the ocean. Roses and the balms and balsams on her body, and the sweetness of the sweet odor that's coming up that's putting her into a trance. Well, it's definitely grounded. This is a feeling of being grounded and of having wisdom and of having, it's a confident perfume. It isn't screaming, I'm confident. It is exuding unspoken confidence and a little playfulness. I think there's a good, strong, solid future for American perfumery. I've looked at what's happened in the past 20 years, the past 30 years. It was a non-existent discipline 30 years ago. And now there are hundreds of us, hundreds of good perfumers. And, the not so good ones fall away. But there are good leaders in the group that are making good strides, strong accomplishments. And there are teachers and groups and businesses being built around American perfumers, American artisan perfumers. That's only going to continue to strengthen. I'll continue to. I have several projects around me right now. When I go someplace, I'm thinking about what am I smelling, what am I observing. When I'm reading a book, I'm thinking about, I could name a perfume now. I've always got my antenna out. I am a perfumer just as I continue to be a musician. Those are not things that you stop doing.